I bet you haven't seen this before. Well, maybe you have. This is No Nonsense Reviews. Let's go underground. Not a drill. This is not a drill. It's a screwdriver, an electric screwdriver. The housing is clean and classy. I purchased this to assemble primarily furniture, IKEA type things like that, and a little bit of electronic work, but we're gonna test it fairly extensively. It comes with the bits. It comes with 3 speed settings. The up button goes clockwise and screws things in. The down button goes counterclockwise and screws things out. It's conveniently rechargeable so you don't have to keep batteries, and it's a common cord, so I'm sure you have it around, plus they include one in the kit. Oddly enough, the speed settings aren't dramatic, it's just a slight change in speed. I do notice that the lowest speed has the highest torque, so if you need screwing power, go to 1. Like here, where I was testing out screwing into wood. It's not ideal to screw into wood, but it actually worked to sink the screw all the way in. But I was definitely reaching its power limits. You have to remove the bit to put the case back on, something to note. Not really inconvenient because there's a spot for every bit, but something to note. The bit chuck is magnetic, which is nice because it just clips right in. Plus, if you have other screwdriver or drill bits, you can use those in here. It's the universal chuck. Here's where I've tested it so far. This is a computer screen monitor. I was screwing this hardware in and it had no issue going in or out. This is my 3-year-old trying it on a light switch and he did great. Good job. Now, he has really good dexterity, but I figured if he could do it, almost anybody could do it, and he had no problem removing screws with a flathead, which ain't easy. Here I was assembling a coffee table. The screws went right in, no problem, and pretty quick. If you're sitting there with the Allen key, it would take much longer. There is no clutch, so when the screw gets all the way in, it can twist the screwdriver in your hand slightly, but it's not bad, and I did not find it to be inconvenient. It just was something to quickly get used to. Now, I did notice when pushing with my finger the screw in and out button, it was much easier to hold on to the screwdriver. When I push it with my thumb, I had it in a weird angle and it didn't work so good. So you see here, I'm unscrewing the base plate of a robot vacuum and how quick it is to remove all these. This is my son doing this last screw. And there he is putting them back in. Here I was putting a camera up on the wall and putting the screws into drywall anchors, and it went right in, no issue, which I was pretty impressed by. The charging port is simple, easy, and really nice to have. I like this container because you can easily keep it inside and do most household projects, hanging picture frames, repairing equipment, putting together furniture, and you can put it pretty much anywhere, which is much more convenient than a drill. If you assemble furniture or are a homeowner or are somebody who likes convenient little fun gadgets and tools like this, it's fantastic. It is not a drill. It's not as powerful as a drill, but to assemble things, it works great. I wish there was a larger bit range, more bits, but that's okay. I've got extras. Besides that, so far I've had no complaints.